Well, let's see. It's Saturday morning. It's October the 10th, 2015, and I'm 70 years old. And looking at my face in this smartphone makes me realize that I'm not near as pretty as I used to be. However, with that in mind, what I'm going to start doing, because I've got all the time in the world, I'm retired, been retired for years. I live in a little, I don't know, 26-foot RV out here in the middle of nowhere in Texas, Central Texas. It's called the Highland Lakes area. It's really pretty. Actually, today it's probably, I don't know. Right now it's probably 75, 78 degrees, dry, no wind, perfectly clear. Got the windows and the doors open. It ain't all bad. But what I'm going to start doing, and I know nobody's going to see any of this shit, but if they happen to stumble on it, they may learn something. Because what I'm going to do is in the afternoons, every now and then, when I start my beer drinking, uh, I'm going to pass along some of my wisdom, if I have any, because I've done a lot of things, been a lot of places, and traveled a little bit. Been to Mongolia. I was in the Peace Corps for 2 years. Uh, Spent 45 days on the island of Oahu in Hawaii, and been to Canada, Mexico. Got to go into Russia during the Peace Corps, in China, and saw a few things. Traveled across the U.S., mostly the western U.S., New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, Utah. And anyway, I've had a pretty good life. My health's good. I don't take any medication, none at all, not even aspirin. I try to eat good, exercise every day, sleep good. And I guess if I take medication, it would be alcohol. I mean, I drink about 3 or 4 beers in the afternoons, and then at night I have a small glass of wine while I read books. I read a lot of old books, Balzac, Somerset Maugham, Maupassant, Mark Twain. I like him. And anyway, I read it's a variety of different books. And anyway, so what I'm going to start doing is just sharing my thoughts, politics. I'll talk about Trump, Clinton, Democrats, Republicans, Russians, wars, and the stupidity of them, and keep you posted on how dry it is in here in Central Texas. But anyway, just to get to let you know that people this is going to be open to everybody in the whole freaking world, and if people in China or Russia or Turkey or anywhere in the world want to watch these videos and translate them into English, which they can do, fine, because you're going to find out that people are people all over the world. And I grew up on a farm in South Texas. We didn't have much, didn't seem like, and but we had a good life. My sisters and I still talk about it. I had a brother, he's dead. I've got 2 sisters still alive. They're both in their middle to late 70s, and so it's just part of growing up. All your friends pass away, your family passes away. My parents been dead for years. My father died when I was 24, I think. My mother died when I was probably in my 50s. She died at the ripe old age of 86. My father died at age 57. Uh, but anyway, uh, what you'll find is, even I don't know, God, I can't believe how ugly I am. I mean, Jesus H. Christ. Uh, but be that as it may, there's nothing you can do about it, folks. When you get older, I don't care what they say about stem cells cause aging or the lack of them. I don't think there's a whole lot you can do about it. But anyway, stay tuned. Watch some of my videos. They'll be enjoyable. I'll try to keep them brief. I'll try to keep them around, 5, 6, 7 minutes. It'll just be me. I mean, I'm not going to have music or fancy intros or backgrounds or or whatever, you're just going to hear an old man talking about crap you may not even want to hear. And that's fine. And you'll get to watch me grow a little older, and then one day I won't make a video because I'll be freaking dead. And do I have any fear of that? No. Am I religious? Absolutely not. Do I believe in God? No more than I believe in the great turnip. Why? Because that's just the way I am. Do I hold anything against those people that do believe in any types of gods? No. Whatever they want to believe in is their choice, not mine. But for me, I believe I'm no different than a deer, a goat, a tree, or anything. Whenever you pass away, you just do, and you become part of the earth again somehow. I'll be cremated, probably. Well, that's my wish. Now, whether my son will follow through on that, I don't know. He will, because it's the cheapest way out, and whenever people die, money becomes of interest. So anyway, with that in mind, this video's run about 6 minutes and 7 seconds, and that's a good start. So for those of you that want to happen to stumble on this by punching the wrong button, don't give up. They'll be interesting, and I'll post every now and then because I don't have a thing to do, and I found out by using this smartphone you can do it real easy. So anyway, you have a good day, and I'll try to too. Adios.